for a job. In other words, she wrecked her own home. How many times have how many families in our community, black families in particular, have women taken their PhD off to follow their own dreams, fractured their own home, and then thrusted their kids into hardcore situations? I have heard so many men talk about how proud they are. I'm gonna buy my mama this, I'm gonna do my mama that. So many of us are son husbands walking around while other groups of men get to go out and plan for the future for their family. What?
Kevin Samuels be hitting. Everybody need to watch some Kevin Samuels, okay? Kevin motherfucking Samuels. All I gotta say. Collective full moon reading plus card pulls. Spring brow. Thank you guys for being so patient. We are doing a collective reading plus card pulls for everybody watching. Okay. Light. We're almost ready. What up, Bree? I feel naked without my chain on, but it's all good. How are you, Bree? Pray you're doing blessed. How's the lighting? Lighting's good, okay. Collective full moon reading. Plus card pull. Okay. Welcome the collective. Okay, let me get my left. Okay. Check out my crystal that I'll be using. Very good for readers, for your intuition, intuitive. It's good for readers to have. Okay. This is a collective reading. I just did a Reiki session and reading for 2 people. But, so I wasn't going to do this, but it's a full moon. I have to do this. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. All right. Let's get on to... Do you guys like the painting in the back? Those are my ancestors. That is old. That picture is older than I am. Good evening, Skylar. But yeah, this is my treatment room. I'm gonna get more stuff, more plants, more sound bowls. I need more sound instruments, healing stuff. Okay, guys, so we'll be doing a reading. This is a collective reading, so this is for everybody that it's meant for. And then I will be doing readings online here. Okay, guys, thank you for your patience. It is a full moon. Go and take you a nice salt bath. Write some shit down on a piece of paper and burn it. Those are always good things to do. Okay, let's see what I have here for my collective. This is exciting. This is for everybody watching, okay? Anybody who's going to see this, okay? If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. What's meant for you can't miss you. All right? Spirit, what's the situation with the collective? We got the focus. It's very fitting for my people in Edmonton right now because we have a lot of snow. So focus is the situation right now at hand. Focus. Okay, set a clarifier. On new beginnings, yeah. Your advice, outcome. It's really the same story. It's the same story that we constantly hear all the time in this spiritual game. What we focus on grows. Okay? What we focus on grows. A lot of the times, we make our life harder for ourselves because we are going the opposite way of new beginnings. Focus and new beginnings. This is the situation at hand with the clarifier. We're focused on our past. We're focused on when we're not going. We're going backwards, guys. This is the energy. We're going backwards. That's what we're focused on. You know. It's really because we don't trust ourselves. We don't trust ourselves, guys. In many ways, meaning you don't think that you can get somebody better. You don't think you can get somebody better for you? Because you for sure can. You for sure can. Will it be hard? Of course. But you should stay focused when it's hard to stay focused. Because your advice here is diligence. So that's your advice card. Outcome is trust. Okay. So basically, you're focused on the wrong things because you don't trust yourself. The universe wants you to fly over the bullshit so you can finally live in alignment, basically. You're focused on the past. People that it's very fitting with this full moon. You're supposed to be releasing things on full moons. You're too worried about people from the past, and I don't know why. Because there's supposed to be new beginnings here that will take diligence. And it's that way that's how you're going to develop trust. This is how you're going to develop trust in yourself. By knowing that there's something better for you out there. You just got to be focused on it. Because whatever you focus on grows. It's very difficult though. Let me tell you. It's super difficult. We're not in, like, the collective, we're not in easy environments to do so. That's gonna look different for everybody, But like that's why it's difficult and it takes diligence, because we're not in like the easiest of environments to focus on new beginnings. It's a lot easier to fall back into what's comfortable for you. Past whatever, anything. Okay? Let me see here. What is blocking the collective? Let's get another card on what's blocking the collective. This is what I'm getting here. Inner peace. Could be Pisces energy. So yeah, exactly. So basically the reason why we don't have inner peace is because we're focused on the past too much, acting like before. Like we're acting like we're not focused on the future. Like, I know they say you gotta stay in the present, but like we still gotta think about, you know, being logical about the future here. Okay. Let's get some tarot on this now. Let's get some more out of this. The obstacle is inner peace, guys. Going backwards is what's not giving you inner peace. You know why? Because a lot of you feel stuck and stagnant. And let me tell you something. There's no such thing as being stagnant. You actually are digressing or degressing, whatever. Meaning, if you're not progressing, you're degressing. So you're not, it's not like you're stuck. You're actually getting worse. That's what I'm saying. If you're not focused on the right things. If you're focused on things that you can't control, not only you're going to get stuck, is that things are going to be worse for you. Let's see what card we have for the collective. The Chariot. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's time for us to move forward already. I don't know why we're so head over heels or what on the past. Why are we so caught up in the past? Why is this all happening, Spirit? Six of Pentacles. Let's get a clarifier on that. Six of Pentacles. Like we're waiting. That's what I'm saying. We're waiting for somebody. We're waiting for change when we should be moving forward, basically. Yeah. Again, we're scared though. That's what I'm saying. Like we're scared that there isn't anything else that's out there, basically, for us. So we want to go back to what's comfortable, to what's safe. I get it though. That's what I'm saying. It's hard because we're in these environments that it's difficult to stay focused on new beginnings, new things, basically. It's really difficult. It's not easy. And again, we think that because we're fair with people that they're going to be fair with us, and that's just not the case either. Yeah, I do see us honestly healing from anything that we need to, as long as we're searching for it. It's very important. I see us moving through, getting through things, as long as we're searching for it. If you're not wondering about it, if you're not on the search, then you're going to stay in your little bubble. And staying in your bubble, happy full moon, Lisa. And staying in your bubble is the obstacle. You need to feel a little bit of disruption. That's what I'm getting with the collective. You need some change, okay? And understand that anything that does happen, it is for the best for you, of course. That's the best perspective because there's bigger things than you and I. But if you're not even thinking about that or wondering about that, but I see you getting it because it ends with the star card. How beautiful, right? We have the Chariot and the star card, Cancer, Aquarius energy. So you got to keep moving forward and focus on the healing. Is that financial healing? Is that emotional healing? Relationship healing? It's for you to take. We got to keep it moving and multitasking. You know what's crazy? Because it's a Cancer full moon, ain't it? And here we have the Chariot. Of course, it's the full moon's in Cancer, and we have the Chariot, which is a Cancer card. Again, we're waiting for something that's not coming back. I don't know. We got a little bit of hope or something, but we're not gonna get what we want from this situation or person. So let's get some advice cards here to finish off, and then I'll be doing card pulls. Okay, just drop your name, and we'll be doing card pulls for people. Let's get some final advice for the collective spirit to end off. The World card, 7 of Pentacles, Prince of Swords. So yeah, the World card, guys, we gotta focus on the new beginnings. So we gotta get out of here, guys. Thinking about the past. We're so caught up in the past. It's crazy. Nothing that you can do in the past. You are not that person anymore living that. You're not that person anymore. That's in the past. Our advice is the World card, guys. This is completion. It's done. The cycle is done. It's not meant to be. Certain things are just not meant to be because they would have manifested by now. You know what I'm saying? Why 7 of Pentacles advice? Yeah. You need to wait for something. Yeah, I see you need to wait for someone that's looking for you, that's willing to offer you something, basically. And if this is your energy, you need to be waiting on something that's going to bring you abundance financially. Again, abundance is, food on the table. Abundance is hot water, running water. Abundance is things of that nature. Yeah. A lot of you guys need to pick up an oracle deck, a tarot deck, and really find your truth through that is what I'm getting here. So you can have spiritual progression. And again, learning how to manifest abundance because things are just done. Once you see things are done, more things will come towards you. But it's going to take time. Whatever ideas that you have, whatever business that you have, it's going to feel like you're not moving forward, but you are progressing when you're resting. There's a time and place to go hard, and there's a time and place to have rest. That's when you'll have your new beginning here. One more card to finish off. Yeah, 2 of Wands. A lot of you, I guess, think of course, traveling. But again, right now we're wondering. We're wondering what the world has for us. And that's where where should our focus be? Yeah, our focus right now as a collective should be on things ending, closing chapters, ending situations. Like some shit just ain't meant to be, guys. Some things are just not meant to be. So that's where your focus is, basically bringing endings to, even if it's painful. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we gotta focus on like things like that. How are we gonna do it, Spirit? The Magician. For some of, yeah, again, by manifesting whatever it is that you want, you gotta put the effort in. You gotta remember, whatever you're focusing on is growing. So if you're focusing on someone that doesn't want you, they're not gonna want you more, basically, because you want them. You get what you don't want sometimes. Okay, so Sandra, Marija, can I get a comment from Marija? Am I saying that right? Marija, can I get a comment from Sandra to make sure that you guys are in here? Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, this is a crazy reading. Maria, okay. Maria and Sandra, drop your real name for a free card pull. Okay, Sandra is still here. All good. All right, let's do Maria, then Sandra. Okay, Maria, let me see what we're gonna do. What's blocking you right now? What is blocking Maria right now? That's what we're gonna do. And then it's Sandra. Drop your guys' name, okay? Maria said resentment. Oof. Resentment comes from anger. Resentment is under the umbrella of anger. What's blocking Maria? Relaxation. Can I get a clarifier? Adventures. What's your advice? Courage. Yeah, relaxation is what's blocking you. I feel like you're relaxing too much. You gotta basically go on this new adventure. It's in your life, because your advice is to go against the grain here. Go against that resistance. Go up, sometimes people be telling you go on the path of least resistance. Here it's telling you gotta go, it's gotta go on the most resistance. I'm really getting like, stop reading books. That's what I'm getting. Stop reading books and go and learn from firsthand experience is what I'm getting. You got to go against the grain. I know people might tell you to go to the path of least resistance. No, for you, it's actually saying do something that challenges yourself. Go, what brings you resistance, and go and do that and go accomplish that. Because what's blocking you is relaxation. So you could be blocking, stop reading books and go and make a book. Go have an adventure go live a life that's worth writing about. That's the energy right there. Okay, Sandra, if I get one more comment from Sandra, we say that's so true, right? Yeah, go make a life that's worth writing about. How about that? Go make a life that's worth writing about. One second, guys. Okay. All right, Sandra, and then I believe it's Sherry after Sandra. Or my tripod broke, so let me just hear. No one's on it. I'm just gonna move this. One second, guys. What's your new mantra right now? Okay, there you go. One second, guys. Collected. Okay. So Sandra, okay, Sandra says she's here. One more comment from Sandra, please. And then I believe it's Sherry. Drop your guys' name for a reading. Drop your name for a reading. So it's Sandra. Exactly. I love that. Go make a life that's worth writing about. Ain't that a fact? All right, Sandra, let me see. What's blocking you, Sandra? You got stillness. Okay, clarified with thriving. Favorable outcome is going forward. So what's blocking you is stillness. Is it because you can't sit still? Stillness is what's blocking you, Sandra. Clarified with thriving. Clarified with thriving. What's going for you? Okay, so what's blocking you is that I feel that you're holding still, but you still want more, is what I'm getting for you, Sandra. What's blocking you is stillness, clarified by thriving. What's going for you right now, though, Sandra, is relaxing and happiness. So again, you do find happiness in your own space and with yourself. Okay, but what's your advice on this card? Adventures again. So basically, okay, what's blocking you is that you want more, but you're not really doing anything about it. Okay, that's the download. But what's going for you also is this is very it's very are you an air sign? You must have some air sign in your chart. So what's blocking you is that you want more out of life, but you're not doing much about it. But in the same sense, what's going for you is that you can relax and be happy about that, which a lot of people can't do, right? Because then the anxiety comes up, this and that come up. Okay. What's your ascendant sign? That's most important. Aquarius rising. Yeah. See, there you go. Air sign. Your rising sign is your most important, and then your moon. So that's the Aquarius right here, energy right here. It's like back and forth. It's like the same things, but it's also blocking you. It's also what's going for you, which is funny. So your favorable outcome is going forward and release. Okay, and your advice is adventures. Okay, so what that's saying is you got to let go of your old life to move forward. You need to have more fun. It's like it feels like you're good how you are right now. Like you're cool with just chilling and being comfortable, and that's good. Like that's a good thing, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But you also want more out of life, and you're not doing what you can. You know what I'm saying? And I you know what I'm saying? So it's both, right? It's literally like polarity. It's like literally different. It's like multi-dimensional, this energy. Like basically trying to tell you that shit. What's blocking you is that you want more, but you're not doing it. But damn, what's actually good thing about you is that you know how to relax and be happy still. And be happy with what you got. Be grateful with what you got. You know what I mean? But your favorable outcome is moving forward on this this adventure of a life, and release what needs to be released. So the old version of you, old thinking, try something new, basically, because that's how you're gonna move forward in life. You know what I mean? Because your advice is adventure. Make your life an adventure. It's cool to be comfortable. It's cool to read books. But you want to have a fun life too. You know what I mean? And for you, that's how you're gonna go forward in life, and that's how she's gonna help you release things that are supposed to be released by moving forward and going to a place that you've never been before. Okay, I pray that makes sense. Okay. Now, Sherry, can I get a comment from Sherry? I'm gonna switch to this tarot. Yes, go make. I think the gist here for the collective is to make your life an adventure, guys. Right? Like, go be in love and have that romantic love. Fucking go meet that person out in Italy or some shit and just fall in love and live there for the rest of your life. Go build a house or some shit out there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Go to Mexico or something. Go fall in love with one of the locals. I don't know. This is the energy that I'm getting. Like, treat your life like a story. You know what I'm saying? So when we look back, it's like, damn, I actually went to a different place and Okay. So I believe it would be Sherry, and then after Sherry, it's Phoenix is my spirit animal. And then you gotta drop your name for a reading. Then Josephine, Alyssa. All right, thank you, Sherry. Let me see what's blocking you, what's going for you, and your favorable outcome. If this is one of my favorite readings to do on myself, guys, I recommend it. You can do it on any oracle, with pretty much any oracle deck too. It doesn't have to be tarot. Just ask yourself, what do you need to know right now, and then pull a card. You know what I mean? All right, let me see. It's good when you have intentions behind your card pulls. Like, you can freestyle sometimes, but that can get confusing. Huh. Okay. Sherry, what's blocking you right now, Sherry? Let me see. 5 of Pentacles. This is finances. 5 of Pentacles. Could be your house. Could be finances. Could be your safe haven, your comfort zone. What's going? Okay, so that's what's blocking you right now. This cold weather is what's blocking you right now too. Let me see what's going for you. 8 of Pentacles. You do have work though. It's telling me here. You do have. I mean, you're keeping busy. I don't know if you're making something, creating something, or taking care of someone or people, but you are busy here. It looks like 8 of Pentacles. Could be a side hustle. Could be a side gig also. Let me see your favorable outcome. We'll get you some advice too. Favorable outcome is the World card. So again, could be traveling. Could be traveling with the World card. I'm not sure if it's a long distance relationship. Could be. I'm not sure. I'm just sensing that. Let me see your advice card on this energy. 9 of Wands. So basically, 9 of Wands is telling me that. Can I get a clarifier? Strength. 3 of Pentacles. The Star. You're gonna get what you want from life, but you gotta learn how to like grow things, basically. Like grow your seeds, grow things, grow ideas. Right now, it's telling me that not much has grown because you didn't plant the seeds. Like, you do have crops though, don't get it twisted. Like, they're there, but other ideas and things like that haven't grown because you haven't planted the seeds. And you know, it's gonna take work for that part to happen. So for your wishes and your things to come true, for your healing, you gotta plant these seeds basically, because the more you don't plant these seeds, the more I feel like painful and harder it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like there is crops here, but there could be more. And again, it could be traveling. It could be the World Wide Web too, with the world card as your favorable outcome. Okay, what does Sherry need to know right now, Spirit? Let me see. What does Sherry need to know right now? Ace of Pentacles, Temperance. Yeah, your ancestors are trying to, oh my goodness, your ancestors are trying to bring you to like, yeah, it could be a new opportunity, stream of income. If we're talking legacy, like you said, they're trying to show you to try new things, to take different aspects of yourself and combine them. Does that make sense? Like if you're this and you're that, combine them. That's alchemy. Okay, and nobody has the answer. You only have the answer. It does have to do with your spirituality, of course. That's what I'm saying. You got to take everything and like turn it into something. Could be a new stream of income. Okay, so I have the Hierophant here and the Magician, Temperance, Hermit. Huge changes, especially after you get the ball rolling with this new stream of income, this new investment, deposit, whatever. That's what your ancestors are trying to bring you to. They're trying to have you patience, but still at the same time getting your feet wet. At the same time, bringing all the aspects to yourself and combining them. Okay, and again, only you have the answers. This is very introspective. It's inside you. Okay, so again, I see here 3 women too, and be careful with like who you tell. Basically, this I don't know why is this kind of sort of, yeah. Whoever is basically is treating you like an option. I feel like there's 3 women here I'm seeing, but whoever is treating you like an option like causes conflict. It's best that you don't focus on that. Is what I'm getting here, because it's gonna bring conflict and it's gonna like bring your shit to a halt. But what's your advice again? Queen of Cups. So keep on putting yourself on that pedestal, basically on an emotional level. Worry about your own cup. Don't worry what other people are sipping. Focus on your cup. That's how you put yourself on a pedestal. Because if you don't, it's gonna be conflict. Okay. So what you need to know is that there's a new thing trying to manifest in the physical. It's going to take alchemy. It's going to take you combining parts of yourself. Again, you have the answer. And again, I do feel like it has to do with your spiritual side and also your things to manifest, things that you can make happen. That's what you need to know, that as long as you have commitment, consistency, and are around the right people, you can make shit happen. If not, if you don't surround yourself with the right people, you'll just manifest conflict with those people, right? Like I'm at a point in my life, like as a me, if we're not talking money, like let's not talk. Like I'm about to say hi to 30, and I'm about my funds, y'all. I'm about my money, yo. So if I'm hanging out with men that aren't about their money, we can't be friends, yo. Like I'm trying to leave a legacy, you know what I'm saying? So it's that energy, you know what I'm saying? That's what that energy is. If someone around me is not talking money, I'm not talking to you. Like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm about to say hi to 30, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Phoenix is my spirit animal. Phoenix is my spirit animal. Are you still in here? If not, we have, who's in here? Josephine, Alyssa, Angelica, C2. Okay, let's pull up. I'm gonna use this tarot now. Okay, hello, Marilyn. Okay, so Phoenix is my spirit animal. Let me see what I got for you. Ooh, situation, obstacle, advice. Are you in a relationship? Are you single? Do you have a family? Are you in a relationship? Phoenix is my spirit animal. You're in a situationship. Ooh, red flag. I'm gonna be honest. Situationship. How old are you, Phoenix? Is my spirit animal? So you have kids with this person that you're in a situationship? I need a little bit of detail. Okay, you're 52. Okay. So you're in a situationship and you do have kids. So the situation is a 10 of cups. So this is a family happiness within your family card. The obstacle situation, obstacle advice. The obstacle is you waiting on something. I'm not sure if you're waiting in vain. Ah, let's get that. Because yeah, your advice is the. Are you still married to this person? Or were you married to this person? Because your advice is the Queen of Swords. So that's a divorcee right there. Like, could be actually getting divorced with the Queen of Swords, usually a divorcee. Yeah. Let me see you and your ex's outcome. The Fool card, yeah, you're detached. You want to go ghost. What's your advice? Yeah, you got to go for someone that loves you. Somebody that's emotionally available and responsible and mature. What do you need to know right now? What is okay? So yeah, that's your advice then, because your obstacles. Yeah, you've been separated 3 years and you're still not divorced. That's a problem, I feel, because your obstacle is waiting for something. So again, your advice is becoming the divorcee if you can't be happy, I guess, or you can't find a healthy balance or be healthy with this connection. So that's why the Queen of Swords is your advice. That's a divorcee. So get that shit finalized. Because sometimes your life won't be able to move forward unless you like actually cut the ties in real life. I think I'm gonna do one more, guys. Who dropped? Somebody dropped their name. It will be a battle. I mean, you can't. Divorcing is that really that difficult? Josephine, is Josephine in here? I'm gonna do one more here. Okay, Josephine. Yeah, Josephine's here. My last one. Oh, he doesn't want to get divorced, but I feel like he has to eventually. Like he can't just keep saying no. But yeah, yeah, that is your advice. If you guys can't be healthy, then yeah. If you guys have tried therapy, counseling, I don't know, because you're 52. Like if we're talking about logical, this is the father to your kids. I would say make it work with him, to be honest. But only if you guys can be healthy and focus on being healthy. Because I mean, like you're like 52 is like you should be planning your retirement and shit with someone, and that shit should be on go. I think. Can I get one more comment from Josephine? Thank you. Just gonna shuffle these cards a lot. I get one more comment from Josephine. There you go. All right, Josephine, let's give me a situation, obstacle, and advice. Situation, obstacle, advice. So your situation is, I don't know, you're probably like either let me see, which one are you here? I feel like you're waiting for someone to like give you like a little bit of their attention, a little, even it could be even finances, but you're just waiting on something. It's almost like you're begging someone. I don't know if you're the beggar or you're the one giving the breadcrumbs. Something tells me that you're the one begging for someone just a little bit of attention. You want them a little, like you just want them. That's a situation. Because the obstacle is refusing them, refusing the offer. But at the end of the day, the advice is to do what's good for your family. Your advice is to do what's good for your family. I don't know what you think about that, Josephine. Yeah, do what's best for your family, basically. What does Josephine need to hear? Cassandra Daniels, I don't think I've ever read your cards before. I'll do a reading for Cassandra and that'll be my last one. What does Josephine need to hear right now? Let's finish with Josephine. What does Josephine need to hear right now, Spirit? So there is a chance of reconciling if you can be friends first? Because you have the Two of Cups here. Okay, and again, but you're at a crossroads. You don't even know what. Can I get one more advice card for Josephine? It's telling me, if anything, that you need to be friends with somebody first before you get into a relationship with them. That would be good for you. So be friends with somebody first, and then you get into a relationship with them. Can I get one more advice card for Josephine? Yeah, so your advice is to stay single. 9 of Pentacles. Your advice is to stay single. Do what's good for your family, obviously. And it feels like the relationship will be better. Your next relationship or whatever the relationship would be better if you become your friends first, and then it turns romantic. But you're still in a place where you're thinking, you're at a crossroads, like you don't know. You're just thinking of all the possibilities. Just stay single right now. That's your advice. If you're gonna think about romance, like just be friends with the person first. So it can lead to that. It's a virtuous way of doing things. All right, Cassandra, let me see the situation, obstacle, and advice for Cassandra. Ring Blau. Cassandra, let me see. Situation. Oof. Obstacle. Advice. So the situation is the Three of Swords. Are you like brokenhearted, or was there like a breakup? Was there a breakup? I don't know if it was recently. But the situation is that your heart still needs mending, still needs healing, some sort of forgiveness. Because the obstacle is being in a long-term relationship, committed relationship, someone you see yourself growing old with. Are you in a relationship? Okay. Are you in a relationship? Not really. Yeah. Like I said, that sounds, yeah, that's a red flag. I'm gonna tell you right now, not really. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that your advice is the Justice card. So, cause and effect. Remember that, you know, your actions have consequences, and or a lack of actions, there's consequences to that. Let's get a message that you need to hear. What does Cassandra need to hear? Because right now, like your biggest obstacle right now is getting into something long term. Basically, yeah, long term. Because your advice is that you're gonna pay the consequences of whatever that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I feel like you're coming from a place where you're low key still like hurt, little like broken a little bit. So that's why you're only with the not really, you know what I'm saying? When you should be, you know, taking the opportunity to find something that's going to be long term for the long run. What's a message that Cassandra needs to hear? What's a message that she needs to hear? The Hierophant, the Fool, and the High Priestess. You got a lot of majors in here. So what you need to hear is that you got to align yourself with people with the same values as you. Like marriage is important, okay? Marriage is important. That's the Hierophant. That's the priest. That's what you need to hear. That you should have traditional values, core values. That's the Hierophant. In order for you to have this new beginning. In order for you to have a new beginning in life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just letting you know that whatever you're doing now is affecting your future. And you need to have a little bit more of an insight, foresight of what's coming, okay? Because if you're gonna act like you don't know, if you're gonna act like, because this is the Fool card, so if you're gonna act like oblivious to it, just understand that there's consequences to that, and you are aligning yourself with that. It's the High Priestess. You're aligning yourself with that. So whatever it, regardless if it's good or bad, just know that it's fair. And you have to take responsibility for that, accountability for that, for what happens. You're aligning yourself with that. The Justice is telling you that this is fair. It's not, you know, life is unfair, but whatever is happening is just because you aligned yourself. So if you want to act like it's, you know, not a risk to look for this, then you know what I mean? Or you're just gonna, yeah, like basically. Okay, guys, I'm finished. God bless you guys and take care. I'm outie. Peace.